It has been said we should leave a better planet for our children. Maybe we should also leave better children for our planet. A creative mind is behind all inventions and advances in history. Since the 90s, children have become less creative, less humorous, and increasingly unable to produce unique and unusual ideas. Why are our children increasingly less creative? Because excessive media usage and teaching to standardized testing parameters have taken priority over playtime. Never underestimate the importance of play. It's how young children learn best. When children pretend to be someone or something else, we call their activities dramatic play. By using their imagination, children can develop skills that will benefit them for years to come. Here's more.
Well, it gives the children a chance to really play out what they're learning about the world. It really encourages conversation, so it helps with both language development and social development. It's how friendships are really solidified. It also helps, again, with those conversational skills and vocabulary development. We know that language development is completely intertwined with social and emotional development.
As a physician, I've seen the importance of imaginative play in many aspects of medicine. In particular, it's very important at a young age for children's language development. There was a study in 1989 that looked at the importance of imaginative play in deaf children. They looked at children ages 3 through 6 years old, a cohort of about 20 patients. They looked at the use of different toys and the way that the children engaged in imaginative play. They found a direct association between those children's language development and their amount of imaginative play. They rated this based on Brown's stages of development. Interestingly, there was no association between their chronological age and their use of imaginative play.
Dramatic play builds empathy, and kids are forced to step outside of themselves and take on different characters in different roles, and I think that empathy is something they'll need in school, and also I think it's something we need to work on in general in our society, and I think dramatic play helps with that. Something I talk to my middle schoolers a lot about is code switching, which is this idea that in different environments you need to use language differently, and I think that dramatic play is a way for students to start practicing that before they get to middle school. And I think especially if you're not born into the culture of power, like having those code switching abilities is really important. I think that dramatic play also just promotes imagination and creativity, and we're at a place where we have really complex world problems that we have to face, and it's going to be solved by people who have that ability to step outside of themselves and think creatively and think outside the box, and dramatic play would promote that, and having that happen at an early age is really important.
I think kids are kids, and we all learn a lot better when we're enjoying ourselves, when we're having fun, when we're using our imagination, which is something that every kid has. Every kid doesn't have reading skills, or math skills, but even if at a fundamental level, I think every kid knows how to use their imagination. So even when you enter into this realm of imaginative play, the benefit is that everyone can participate, and they don't have to feel like, well, I don't know how to read out loud or whatever. So I think that's the first benefit, is that it's something that every kid can do, and that it can be really fun and funny. And I think that it breaks down barriers for kids to want to even take greater risks in the academic realm. Because here I was with my peers, we were doing an activity together that I could fully participate in. Now perhaps I'll be willing with the same group of people to take a more academic risk.
Dramatic play is a place where children get a chance to live out their fantasies, first of all. They get to be Superman, or they get to be the construction person. They get to act like their mom and dads, maybe. It increases literacy because they want to find out about things. It increases talking because they have to negotiate. It increases conflict resolution because if you have more than one child in the dramatic play, everybody has their own idea of what they want to do, so they have to negotiate and decide on the rules.
I think kids, they need imaginative play. They need to be able to learn how to express themselves outside of who they are. Role playing is very, very important on stimulating the brain and getting kids enthusiastic about what they can be.
As someone who has a doctorate in psychology and is a psychotherapist, my sense of that is slightly different, but still, my opinion is that for children, dramatic play is very, very revealing. It comes from the subconscious. It allows them to portray, either in role play or in drama, through enacting different scenarios, what is really going on for them at a deeper, more subconscious level. It is a healthy participation in life, engaging with other children, and allows them to express their inner emotions at a very core level. This is really important for not only the release of those emotions, but to, in a positive way and a productive way, to express those emotions that releases it, and at the same time is an opportunity for everyone else to acknowledge it, but of course within the structure of drama and dramatic play.